Hey, assistant coach, how are you guys doing? It's me, Johnny Sports, and welcome back to the AS Roma career mode. The last episode, it was Cristiano Ronaldo against Rodrigo, and we came out on top, as you can see, 3-1 victory against Juventus. Even though Ronaldo scored against us in the second minute, we could turn things around and score 3 of our own to get in there and get Rodrigo to a good goal tally as well. He's currently on 14, Ronaldo is on 10. It is going to be a battle between those two, but talking about a battle, it is the battle of two teams right now fighting for the Serie A title. Roma and Inter both very close to each other. Obviously, we are sitting quite comfortable in that first position right now, but any game could change the things around really quickly. If we lose one game and Inter wins, they are right there getting into that first position. And Sassuolo is not an easy opponent. They have been in that second position for a very long time. Only now they have started dropping off a little bit, and maybe it's the perfect time for AS Roma to play against them. Now, before we get into anything like further into this episode, I just wanted to quickly thank you, there we go, that's English, for all the nice comments in the last episode. I really appreciated that you guys have been congratulating me to the engagement. Thank you so much. Everyone has been very nice in the comments down below. Thank you. Both of us do thank you a lot for all the nice comments. I let her know that most of you guys were wishing us the best and so on, so thank you. Love you guys. Really appreciate that. Also, thanks for 3,500 likes on the last episode of the AS Roma career mode. Really appreciate that, guys. Hopefully we can do it again on this episode. I will give you a few seconds right here while I talk about Pro Evolution Soccer. During that time, please go ahead and hit that like button. Your time starts right now. Now, yesterday I uploaded the video about Pro Evolution Soccer and how much better the Master League is than career mode on FIFA. And people seem to really agree with me. The video is getting views upon views right now. It is doing really well on the channel. And lots of people seem to really, it seems like that video has opened a lot of people's eyes. They kind of realize now how much better Pro Evolution Soccer career mode is, like Master League. But just for the sake of this video, I'll call it Pro Evolution Soccer career mode. But yeah, man, it has done really well. And because of that, I will be streaming that game in the upcoming days until FIFA 19 comes out. I think we will be doing a proper Pro Evolution Soccer Master League stream career mode. If you guys want to join in, the link to my Twitch is in the description down below. Don't miss out on it. I think we will have a lot of fun playing Pro Evolution Soccer. And yeah, man, I can't wait. We will have to try and get the licensed teams and so on, and then we can get started. Now, sadly, in the last episode, Rodrigo did get injured. He still scored injured, but it wasn't enough to keep him fit. So he's gone for 2 weeks, which means that we will now have to play Patrick Schick in the starting lineup of our first team against Sassuolo. Sassuolo, I'm kind of really intrigued to see how good they actually are. So it's going to be an interesting match right here. Pellegrini has done quite well also in that center midfield position, grew to an 80 rating by now, and Florenzi has been incredible in that more attacking central role. He has been great, but I think maybe Pellegrini could be fitting that position even better because Florenzi does have better defensive statistics. But for now, this is the team that we'll be using. Let's jump right into the game against Sassuolo. Now, yesterday, as far as I remember, the Champions League draw has finally happened, and Liverpool have gotten quite a tough group, if I might say so. We got PSG, so we'll be playing against Neymar, Mbappe, Cavani, and all those guys. And we got Napoli. Now, Napoli, obviously, also a very good team. And I think we have one more side in there who I just can't remember. Every single time I think about it, I forget about it. Oh, Red Star Belgrade. That's the one that we have as well. Belgrade. Roter Stern Belgrade. I don't know how to say it in English. It was like a weird ass name in their own language, but that's how we all know them. Red Star will be in the group stages of Liverpool as well. Let me know, guys, do you think Liverpool can make it through against PSG and Napoli, or will things turn out to be a lot tougher in that group? I personally think it's going to be the perfect way to prepare us for the knockout stages because we have some amazing teams in our group, and anything that comes after that is definitely beatable as well. Sanabria is in the attack with Babacar at Sassuolo. Okay, now we kind of know why this team has done so well. Antonio Sanabria, one of our former career mode legends. Absolutely loved him. I think I actually had him... Didn't I have him at... I had him at AS Roma. Yeah, we had him in this team in the past, in like 2016, I believe. We had Antonio Sanabria, and he was an absolute monster. Pastore, Schick. Pastore! There we go. Schick straight away with the assist. With his left foot, he shields the ball, and Pastore scores again. This man has been doing an incredible job in this year, man. I never expected Pastore to be this good. I kind of expected to play until January, and then I would be able to like let Pastore go in the transfer window. But to be honest, he has been nothing but amazing. I really have nothing to complain about. He's maybe not the most consistent player in terms of goals and assists, but whenever I really need him, he steps up big time. And right now, where Rodrigo is injured, he's coming in and scoring him himself. So against Sassuolo, what a way to start the game. Cengiz, nice steal. Cengiz going down the wings. Cengiz in there, very nice. Kluivert at the far post. Kluivert with the flying header. It was a nice attack. Konzili in the goal as well. A decent goalkeeper for Sassuolo. They do have a good team, but man, AS Roma, the way that we have been playing throughout this whole year has been very impressive. I didn't think that we would be this dominating at times. I felt like we would definitely be conceding a lot more goals, but the addition of Timo Hord into the team, the addition of Lascelles into the centre-back position, it has been massive. The defense is so strong. Even though I thought that I couldn't be doing well with 3 at the back, I was wrong. I was making the right decision because you guys told me, switch it up, play with 3 at the back, and use Kluivert and Cengiz Ünder in the starting lineup. And since then, we have never looked back, really. Everything has been going quite well for AS Roma. As we cross this one in again, and Pastore, Schick, lobs it. Makes sense. Still on the ball. Cengiz still holds on to it. He's on his own in the middle now. Can he do what Kluivert has done? Cengiz! He tries to do what Kluivert has done, but hits the crossbar. Very unfortunate. It was a really good shot, though. As you can tell, the power was just perfect, but sadly, it just is a little bit too much. In the 51st, we came close to scoring that second. Sassuolo had a few chances, but their last pass is not really working out for them, and that's the reason why you haven't seen that many chances of their squad so far. Florenzi, though, that shouldn't have been in the video as well. Schick on the move, cuts inside now. Beautiful stuff from Schick. Still going through. I did mess it up. He gets it back again. He deserved to score that one. He really deserved it. That's very unfortunate for him, man. It would have been a very nice goal. Built it up by himself and did really well. Unfortunate for the young man here. As he passes it through to Florenzi. Did I just say Florenzi? I think I just said Florenzi. Now the players are a little bit out of position, but luckily their counter-attack has been stopped. As we start our own. Justin Kluivert, the hero of the last episode. He's now cutting in. He's getting past players. He's getting past the keeper as well. It is the 86th minute as Justin Kluivert does score yet again. The 79 rated player down the right hand side in this team. He has done really well, man. He has improved big time. At the start when we used him, I just felt like he was getting pushed off the ball way too easily. His finishing wasn't good enough. Now things have completely turned around. Him and Cengiz Ünder are actually on fire. Pellegrini now onto Patrick Schick, who has been trying his utmost to try and get a goal in. Patrick Schick, De Rossi, I see you, Pastore. Pastore tries to get past these players. The referee should be blowing the whistle. It was a tough test, to be honest. I did not think that Sassuolo would be an easy game, and it turned out to be a tough one. Their defense wasn't good enough, though, in the end. They couldn't stop our attackers. It is 2-0 without Rodrigo in the starting lineup. Sadly, he'll be missing out on a couple of games, and the target of getting him to 36 goals is looking very, very tough right now. I don't know if he will make it. If he comes back from his injury, or when he comes back, he has to come back with like a hat-trick or something. Otherwise, it's gonna be rough. Oh, please don't tell me Savic is gone for a long time. He's gone for 3 weeks now. The injuries are adding up right towards the end of the season. That is not a nice thing to see. We are still 3 points ahead of Inter though. That is nice. Karsdorp, I think he's going to be the player that I put into the starting lineup now instead of Savic, because the guy deserves it, man. He's 80 rated, isn't getting that much playing time. The same with Pellegrini. He got into the team because of injury reasons, and I think Karsdorp deserves to get in there as well. So let's put him into the starting lineup right here. Does he have a good weak foot? He has a 4-star weak foot, so he'll be playing down the left-hand side. As we go down a little bit and try and find out if anyone has returned from injury, it's not looking like it. Nzonzi, Marchisio, Marcano, all of these guys are still injured. Rodrigo and Savic as well. Ay. That's not good. We have way too many injuries right now. Sadly, in this month, the player of the month goes to Inter. It is João Mario getting it, even though I believe he is not at this club anymore. Now, actually, is he? I'm not actually too sure. I think João Mario might have returned, or I don't know. I don't really care. Let me know in the comments down below if you guys know where he actually is right now. But he has gotten the Player of the Month award, and sadly it doesn't go to anyone in our team. Now, AC Milan is actually doing quite well at the moment. They might go up to 43 points and be 8 points behind us, and they do. So AC Milan is still in that title race for sure. Now, finally, we have entered the transfer window. As you can see, something already came in. An offer came in for El Shaarawy, and it is from Sevilla. El Shaarawy is worth 26.5. They're offering 30 million for El Shaarawy. I will be going ahead and negotiating, because if they can give us a huge amount of money, we could possibly sell him, because El Shaarawy is not so essential in this team, in my opinion. And I think we could do a lot of things with the amount of money that they are willing to pay. So I'll be going ahead and saying 40 million. Just want to see what they say. 40 million right here. They come back with 30.7. Let's go with 37 million. Are they going to respond to any of this? Nah, they're sticking to 30.7. That's just not going to happen. I mean, his current value is at 26.5. I would like to get it around 10 million more than his worth, and that's just not going to happen. So El Shaarawy is sticking to the team right now. So as we are in the transfer window right now, let's take a look into the detailed statistics of some of our players. Rodrigo, no need to replace him. Pastore, no need to replace right there as well. Same goes for Kluivert, Under. I'm really happy with those players. But apart from that, when we go into appearances, let's check out which players haven't really played that much for us and which players could possibly leave this team without it hurting us big time. Now, Mario Rui, if I had him in a team right now, I would definitely sell him on. We don't really use left backs or right backs, so that is definitely someone that could possibly leave. We could also let Karsdorp go if we want to, because he's not really, he doesn't really have a position in this team. Even though he might be a good player, he just doesn't have a position. Kolarov, definitely someone that we could sell on. But I think for Karsdorp, we could be getting a decent amount of money, so we can maybe go for him. We can also sell the likes of Gonalons, who obviously has left to Sevilla, as far as I remember. You guys have told me in the comments down below. Federico Fazio, definitely another player that I'm willing to sell on immediately. Cristante, 78 rated, young kid. Don't think he will have a spot in this team, so we can sell him on as well. And try and get a decent budget together to go for a final big player to join this team. I think that's something that we could possibly go for. And I think we could have sold El Shaarawy if we wanted to do that, because 30 million wasn't really a low amount. So maybe we get another offer in the future and we can actually go ahead and sell him. So what I'm going to do right now is recalling Mario Rui from loan for 1 million. I will be putting him onto the transfer list immediately, which hopefully will help us to get a little bit more money into the team. Kolarov, I can't put onto the transfer list for whatever reason. Daniele De Rossi, definitely not going anywhere. Can I block any offers coming in for him? I thought you can block offers for the likes of Kolarov. Why can't I block offers for De Rossi? Doesn't make any sense to me. Daniele Verde is a good kid, don't get me wrong, but I don't really think he has a spot in this team. If we do go for another big transfer, I'm thinking we might go for someone for the wings. And I think Daniele Verde would suffer under that. So let's add him to the transfer list just in case. Ponce, we could recall him and sell him on as well if we want to. I guess I can do that right now. Let's do that. Let's go for... where is he? Where did he go? He just disappeared out of nowhere. There he is. Added to transfer list. He dropped down to 5.5 million though. Why? How does that make sense? He was 6 million just a second ago. I don't understand how that works out, but well, that's just how it goes sometimes. We will go for Olsen. I would like to sell him as well if possible, but the rest isn't really worth selling. So let's keep moving. The game at home against Atalanta will be simmed right now. Should be a decent game. They are playing with 3 at the back as well, which kind of tells me that our attack could do some damage in this one. But nothing has happened so far. Seems like both the formations are cancelling each other out as Spinazzola scores, but El Shaarawy comes in with the rebound. 35th minute is 1-1. Pastore now coming in. Oh, Spinazzola scoring again. We're actually losing at home against Atalanta. Are you kidding me? Bro, what is this? Every time I play as the away team, my team plays horrible, but when the CPU comes into my home ground, they beat me. That just doesn't make any sense. Still waiting on any good transfer offers to come in for any of our players at the moment. Karsdorp and the boys, I'm really hoping that we can get some decent offers because I think we can sell them on for a big amount. And I think El Shaarawy would be the perfect one. We keep on getting transfer offers for De Rossi. Stop it. It's not happening. Mario Rui, 11 million offered by Manchester United. That is beautiful to see. And Florenzi. Not interested in selling Florenzi. He is a monster. But Mario Rui, we want to sell him. So let's negotiate. 11.9 is their offer. Manchester United looking for a left back. The state of Manchester United right now, by the way, is an absolute joke, isn't it? I mean, Mourinho... If I was a United fan, I wouldn't be happy. I know a lot of people seem to support him since that press conference that he had, but for me personally, you can't just complain about not getting any players if you have spent such a huge amount of money since coming into the team, like, I don't know, above 200 million for sure, 100%, and still he's complaining. I don't get it. And he is happy to pay 15 million right here. That is great. Mario Rui to Manchester United for 15 million. That is a good amount that we can get into our transfer budget. And then if we do sell El Shaarawy for around 30, I think we are looking quite good for a big transfer. All right, now against Chiaviari, our team should be winning, right? I can use the first team against this one. I think Rodrigo should be back from his injury by now. And yes, that is in fact true. Marchisio and Nzonzi still not fit enough, but Marcano is looking good again. So we'll put him onto the bench instead of Fazio because he's just lacking the amount of pace that we need right here. But Rodrigo is back and that is nice to see. He will be making his comeback in an easy game in the cup right here against Chiaviari. If I actually lose this, I'm going to lose my shit. Just saying. Please, come on now, Roma. You got to step it up. Transfer window episode, man. We need some good performances here. We won the game that we played. Cengiz Ünder is scoring. That's nice to see. In the 10th minute, Rodrigo. Come on now, step up. Warm up, mate. Pastore scores. Okay, I think that's already done. Pastore and Ünder scoring twice. Good job. Ooh, what a transfer offer. 58 million offered by Manchester City. We had the release clause of 68 million accepted for Manolas at one point. And now it is City coming in with 58 million. If they pay an outlandish sum for Manolas, I will let him go. I mean, if they can pay 90 million, yes, 90 million for Manolas, I will let him go. Of course, Guardiola is screaming at me, if you're tired, fuck you. If you're tired, fuck you. If anyone remembers that scene from the documentary of Manchester City, you know what I'm talking about. But I was just trying because there's no way I want to sell Manolas, but 90 million would have been a decent amount. Okay, finally Mario Rui has been sold. 12 million have been added to our budget. Stefan Savic is back from his injury. The injured players are coming back slowly. That is very nice to see. Rui gets the number 16 at Manchester United. Inter and Roma currently on 51 points. And Milan is actually in the mix now. They're only 5 points away from that first position, and that's very interesting to see. I did not expect AC Milan to somehow make their way into the top 3, but they have done it, and they are getting closer and closer because us and Inter are dropping points very senselessly. And now what did I want to do? I wanted to put Savic back into the starting lineup here because we will be up against Inter quite soon. And for that game, I think Savic will be fit. But until then, we want a transfer to happen. Rui has left. Our transfer budget right now is on 20.7 million. Obviously, after adjusting the wage budget, that will be a little bit lower. We get an offer for Pons, and we get another offer from Paris Saint-Germain for Kostas Manolas. Now, first of all, Ezekiel Pons, 5.4 million offer right here. I'm going to negotiate that one up to try and sell him for 7 million if possible. I think that would be a really good amount if we can do that. 7 million for Pons. Go on then, submitting the offer. What are they saying? They want 5.4. Let's say 6 at least. Come on now, help me out right here, Chievo. Help me out. Okay, they are sticking to 5.4. I was just trying to get the best out of it, but it didn't happen. So we'll go with that offer. That is at least a little bit more money that will be joining into our budget. But then again, Manolas, like I said, it's going to be 90 million or not. I think that's the amount that I want for him. And I don't think Paris Saint-Germain will be accepting this one either. Manolas is a good defender, but he's not that good, is he? They're sticking to 55 million. Sorry, bye-bye. Okay, now Pons' transfer talks have broken down. They have pulled out the negotiations. That is not good to see. Patrick Schick wants to play against Inter. It is the first against the second place. That is the game that you have been waiting for in this episode. It's going to be a big one. The team is ready. Just want to check the bench real quick. I want to see if there's anyone else that I can put in there that would actually make a difference, but I don't think there is. Nzonzi and Marquisio still injured, so they'll be sidelined for a little bit longer. But this is the big game now. Come on. This is the second half of the season just starting. If we can get 3 points against Inter right here, that would be huge. We are now at the San Siro. It is Inter at home playing against AS Roma. First against second, as I mentioned before. Inter obviously have our beloved Nainggolan in their team. He is now playing for that side. It's going to be interesting to see how they line up. Here it is. Nainggolan is again on the bench. He is not allowed to play against his former side. Icardi, João Mario, Perisic, Candreva, Vecino, Gagliardini, Asamoah, De Vrij, Miranda, Vrzalko, and Handanovic. That is a really good starting lineup. That midfield though of Gagliardini and Vecino definitely is something that we can beat with a few good passes with the likes of De Rossi, Pellegrini and Pastore, and also Florenzi obviously. Hopefully we can overload the midfield a little bit and try and get past them and score our goals. Good stuff here. Beautiful passing play as Cengiz Ünder gets it onto his left foot. Cengiz with a great pass into Rodrigo. He goes through. That is a good tackle from Asamoah. He stops Rodrigo from scoring there. Rodrigo tries something. Lascelles, again, with one of the worst shots you will ever see from a centre-back. Couldn't hold on to the ball. João Mario, Kostas Manolas pushes him away as we move forward with Kluivert, who sadly doesn't get that pass. That's a good header. Timo Horn. 45 minutes passed and we still haven't been able to get a proper attack in, and Timo Horn with the save. That was a really good shot, but an even better save from Timo Horn to keep this game level. Good cross. No! Get it away! Oh, Perisic. What a mistake. You gotta score that. 63rd. Keita, Icardi. We gotta make some changes, man. The team is struggling right now. El Shaarawy needs to come in. Daniele Verde coming in down the right as well. And Patrick Schick. I want to win this game. Down the wings. Verde has someone in support. That is Patrick Schick. Patrick! Rodrigo! It is a mistake at the back that finally allows us to take a shot on target in the 67th minute. Rodrigo does put it in. It's quite fortunate, let's be real right here. A little bit of bounces in between two defenders of Inter right there. Very fortunate goal. And Rodrigo somehow gets it in with his right foot. Another goal for Rodrigo right after he's coming back from his injury. Yeah, that's exactly what I would be thinking if I was an Inter fan. I would be quite upset about that goal. But 15 goals already for Rodrigo. But as I said, he needs to score a lot more. Just one is not enough to catch up to the amount that he has to get to. But still, up 1-0 against the first in the league. That's what you want to see. Someone at the back there. Pellegrini, good passes, and down the right goes Daniele Verde. Daniele, he has that pace. Daniele stops, plays it. Rodrigo, yes, we are doing it. I know it would have been nice to score with Verde, but we have a target in our eyes, in front of us. We need those goals with this man and this man only. He is doing it well in this game. 2 goals, perfect positioning, cuts back a little bit after Verde is doing that fake shot stop, and that allows us to pass it over to him. It's 2-0. Inter gets beaten at home. They are not going to be happy with this result. Perisic now. It's a good ball down the wings. It is another good ball, but now they're all at attacking, and this could be our chance. I bottled it. It is a good pass towards Icardi. It's 2-1 in the 88th minute. I don't even want to see the replay. That is... that's just so unfortunate for us. I thought we could be keeping that clean sheet. We are still going for 20 clean sheets this season. Don't forget about that target that we have. But Inter have ruined that one for us. And hopefully they won't be able to come back into this game again. I need one more goal if possible. I really want to score one more. That's why I wanted to skip that one as fast as I could. And here's Patrick Schick right now, playing it through to Pellegrini. Pellegrini stops, turns around, plays it. Rodrigo cuts back, shoots. Handanovic just about saves it. Man, the hat-trick was there for Rodrigo to get. It is a 2-1 victory after all against Inter. They do manage to score 1 goal against our defense, but it just wasn't enough. Nainggolan came in as a substitute. He couldn't do it for his team, and Timo Horn and the defense won't be happy about conceding that one, but they will be happy about winning against the second place team in the Serie A as I spit onto my microphone, which I always love doing. But hey, it's a good result. We have 2 messages after that game. Again, another team trying to buy Kostas Malonas. At this point, I'm just going to ignore it because none of them will be paying 90 million. I was kind of hoping that Paris Saint-Germain would be splashing the cash, or even Manchester City. I think those teams have a lot of money. I was kind of hoping they could pay that amount so that we can go for another huge transfer. But right now, things are not looking as if we could potentially make that transfer in this transfer window. We are still waiting on a good offer to go ahead and... oh, Kimpembe has joined Everton. Interesting signing there. Really good signing for them in my opinion. And we do get 2 messages right here. Patrick Schick is happy about playing loads lately, so that's nice to see. And Rodrigo now has, I believe in like 16 or no 17 Serie A games, I think he has scored like 15 or 16 goals. I think that's quite impressive. Yeah, 18 Serie A games, 16 goals. That is a decent amount. He is having an amazing season with 2 assists as well. Great job by him, man. All right, now we are up against Udinese in the Coppa Nazionale. They have gotten 3 draws in their last 3 games, and since we are playing at home, I'm kind of expecting a good result here. As far as I remember, this is the round of the quarterfinals. So Rodrigo scores, and this could get us into the semi-finals right here. Come on now, boys, keep it up. Kolarov comes in and scores. Let's go, Kolarov. He is still a monster in this one. 2-0, and that's probably going to be... Kolarov with 2 goals from the centre-back position. I like it. Come on now, please, please give me a good transfer offer to think about. We do have that 3-point gap. Bonaventura has joined Schalke. AC Milan have lost one of their good players. That sucks for them. But I think AC Milan does have the chance to get a little bit close. Maybe too close to comfort for Inter. Lemar has joined Arsenal. That was a transfer that was supposed to happen in the past when Liverpool and Arsenal were going for him. He joined Atletico Madrid after all, joined his national teammate Griezmann, and I'm looking forward to see how well he will be playing over there. But for now, I'm just hoping for a transfer offer. Come on now, give me one. Give me one. Okay, that offer is retracted. Thank you for the message. Very, very important. We will be up against Sampdoria now. Inter have won their game. Milan have only drawn, so they haven't gotten the 3 points to be 6 points behind us after all. Or 5 points actually. But yeah, they have struggled a little bit right there. But for me personally, that game against Sampdoria is an interesting one. They are currently in that 8th position. Lazio still struggling big time. Fiorentina in the 16th position. Quite weird to see that. Parma sadly in the 20th spot. I would love to see them still in the Serie A, but that's just the way it goes. Inter is putting the pressure on us. We have to win this game against Sampdoria. But before I do that, boys, we will be asking you for transfer suggestions. What do you think could I go for if I do sell the likes of El Shaarawy? Who could I get into this team that would make a massive difference down the wings to the likes of Kluivert and Under? One of them will be going down to the bench. I don't think I need any other players in any other position, so we could possibly go for a huge name. Obviously, if we don't get a big transfer offer for a player that we want to sell, we won't be going for anyone, just so you guys know. But transfer deadline day is right around the corner, and I need your comments down below to tell me which player you would like to see in this squad. Since it is our last FIFA 18 career mode, I want you to just go crazy. Tell me any big name that you want to see join, and I might go after them. But boys, that's going to be it for today. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and thank you once again for the congratulations in the last episode. And yeah, that's about it. Take care, and don't forget to watch me stream Pro Evolution Soccer Master League, okay? Link in the description. Peace.